Alright guys, I'm gonna try my best to edit this properly to where um, right after I defeat the four-headed thing back there, I'll have it right here. Um, okay, so here's what happened. I fucked up a bit. Um, Apparently, if you bring Shell here, there's a good chance you'll lose her if you, side with Bronca. With the, Anvil of the Void, which you'll see in a few minutes. What I mean about that. Um, Apparently there's a way you can save Bronca, or save, Shale, while still siding with Bronca. I have no clue what it is, so, sorry. Um, the best advice I can get to keep, Shale, while still doing this quest and siding with Bronca, is to not have Shale in your party. As you can see, Shale's no longer in our party. Or do this quest before you get her. So I reloaded a save file right back after I defeated the Genlock Forge Master. Went through everything all over again, chose all the same options. And when I got here, I replaced Shell with Zevron, as you can see. So, yeah. Kind of annoying. Okay, so now about these chests. These two chests were unlocked that had something inside them, usual garbage you don't need. This chest was filled with health poultices, lyrium potions, and injury kits. It was locked though, so yeah. As you can see, not Zevron, Ogren has the entire armor equipped, the Legion of Dead armor. There we go, and we're set to go. So let's go. I also, while I was off screen, went back and did the Topsider quest. There was a sarcophagus that I found a while back. I examined it, nothing was inside of it. But when you go there after getting all the body parts and the Topsider pieces, you can get the Topsider longsword, which is what he currently has equipped. It's a pretty good weapon, but not really that noteworthy. Outside of the fact that, you know, it has 3 rune slots and it's dragon bone. So, yeah. And let's continue. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo.
My name is Carrigan. Once, longer ago than I care to think, I was a paragon to the dwarves of Orzammar. If you seek the anvil, then you must care about my story, or be doomed to relive it. Though I made many things in my time, I rose to fame and earned my status based on a single item, the Anvil of the Void. It allowed me to forge a man of steel or stone, as flexible and clever as any soldier. As an army, they were invincible, but I told no one the cost. No mere smith, however skilled, has the power to create life. To make my golems live, I had to take their lives from elsewhere. So said my king. I had only intended to use volunteers, but he was not satisfied, and soon a river of blood flowed out of this place. Finally, it was too much. I refused, and so Valtor had me put on the anvil next. Not revenge. The blow of the hammer opened my eyes. My apprentices knew enough to make me as I am, but not enough to fashion a control rod. I retained my mind. We have remained entombed here ever since, and I have sought a way to destroy the anvil. Alas, I cannot do it myself. No golem can touch it.
No! The anvil is mine! No one will take it from me!
You, please, help me destroy the anvil. Do not let it enslave more souls than it already has. Your people on the surface believe that some magics are never worth the price of their use. Can you not see this is one of them?
Why are you listening? We had an agreement. I'm the one you came here to find, not him.
Bronca, you mad, bleeding nugtail. Does this thing mean so much to you that you can't even see what you lost to get it?
Look around. Is this what our empire should look like? A crumbling tunnel filled with dark spawn spume? The anvil will let us take back our glory.
No, I cannot allow you to do this. To me, golems! Defend the anvil, whatever the cost!
Okay, so basically, if you bring hurry up. Okay,
Enemies
pulls out.
approaching.
If you bring Shell with you, she'll be pissed. You'll learn a bit about her backstory, but not enough for it to be worthwhile. If you have Ogren with you, which you should because it's a storyline requirement, you can still do the quest that's required for her later on, using by checking that golem registry back there. However, I've read that there is a way to do this scene with Shell in your party and not have her go flip her shit and try to kill you. No idea how to do it. According to the official site, it is highly possible. Keep in mind that even if you do this, Shell will still be pissed when we go talk to her back at the camp. I will elaborate on this once we get there. But first, we have to kill Karadin, as well as 4 golems. What's nice is Bronca has enslaved 2 of them for us to help, so yay!
Impossible.
Freeze! Boop! Past you. There we go. Transform. No, not transform. Boop. There we go. Shit, heal. The effect didn't stay over. Shit. Thank you, Zevron. Not Zevron, Ogren. Need to get some of his magic back. Alright, they're doing back there. They're doing good. Nope, get out of that circle. Fuck you, Karadin. Come on. Heal. Alright, there goes Karadin. Ow. Alright, now I'm going to talk to Bronca, which I'll do in a few seconds. First, we're going to examine this. You see a large stone tablet, chipped with age, with a great number of Dwarven runes carved into its surface. The writing is in Dwarven and appears to be a long list of names, each with the stamp of their house next to them. You recognize a few of the house names. At the bottom of the list are the words, "We honor those who have made the sacrifice. Let their names be remembered." Carvings are still deep enough that tracing can be taken, allowing information to be carried elsewhere. Like tracing the tablet. Continue. Alright, what is this, can you tell?
Names. Long list of dwarves. Wait, hold on. We honor who have made this sacrifice. Let their names be remembered. Fart me a lullaby. It's a memorial of all the dwarves who became golems. Has to be. If there was some way of getting this back to the Shaper at Norzimar, I bet they'd brown their trousers and pay good gold for it. Probably both.
Okay, so we got an upgraded quest. I think I can check it out real quickly. Mark all. Companions. Nothing there. Damn. We'll have to talk to Shell about it. First, examine Karadin while that guy's teabagging him. Karadin's shield, Karadin's cage. Electricity resistance, -1 cutting. Damn, I may equip that to Sobi. Alright, Stone Golem. Well, let's do a quick save, shall we? Excuse me. Damn, so I got stuck down my throat. And not in the good way.
Here it is, the Anvil of the Void. So sweet, such power.
You found the anvil. Are you happy now? Maybe we could go back to Orzammar, share the good news.
Look at it. It was worth it. All of it. The Anvil is everything I thought it would be.
I should have known. I thought that once you had the anvil, you'd be satisfied.
Perhaps I could use it now. A reward for defeating Caradon. You wanted a crown, no? Or have you set your sights higher than the petty kings of Orzammar?
Okay, fun little side note, you can do this. Ogryn will not be happy. He'll get a -20 mark, and he will adamantly refuse. Bronca probably will refuse as well. I'm not going to do it because I don't want a pissed off drunken dwarf. That would be bad. I want you to see how wrong you've been. I want you to destroy the anvil once you've made me the crown. Now, if you are convincing enough, and I think you need at least the maximum of coercion to do this, you can convince Bronca to destroy the anvil. We're not going to.
Then stand aside and I shall forge it for you. Take it to whomever you please. There it is. An ugly lump of hot metal to go over a couple of empty heads. Now leave. It will take me some time to fully realize the mysteries here. Once Orzammar settles on its petty king, have him send for me. When next you lead your armies against the archdemon, they will be shielded by a tide of steel men.
I hope this makes you happy, Bronca. I don't think you understand what it costs to get you here.
Oh, stuff a rag in it, Ogryn. Move on. Find a few whores. Soddy stone, I never thought you'd be the pining type. Now be gone.
And still, Ogryn approves. It's really kind of cool, though, by the way. Sobi is going to have the most interesting army backing him during this whole thing. Oh, cool. He's going to have, let's see here. Anything else up here worthwhile? Anvil of the Void. Anvil glows like liquid metal from the lyrium vein through it, but dark stains rest in its bloody past. Built straight out of the stone floor, trying to move it will require years to chip away its base. Interesting. What's it gonna say again? Fuck. Oh yeah, Sobi's gonna have a very interesting army to go against the Archdemon. We have an entire plethora of werewolves to join us. We'll have an army of golems. She said iron golems, which is that'd be kind of badass. Templars, I believe it was. No, mages. Yeah, that's actually kind of interesting. I like it.
Well, I guess you both got what you wanted. Hope it was worth the cost. We should get back to the city now. Share the news. Slashers have been trying to destroy the city for years. Haven't managed yet.
Oh boy. Okay. I'm so not looking forward to this. I'm not looking forward to talking to Shale when we get back. But thanks to us getting that rubbing, we should be able to get a very interesting little bit. Oop.
Lords of the Assembly, I call for order. This argument gets us nowhere.
Then why these delaying tactics? I call for a vote right now. My father has one living child to assume the Idukan throne. Who would deny him that?
Your father made me swear on his deathbed you would not succeed him.
I apologize for the interruption, Lord Stewart, but the Grey Warden has returned.
Well, Warden, what news do you bring?
Bronca still lives, though she's mad as a nug at a tanner shop. She finally found the Anvil of the Void, and chose to stay in the Deep to work it. She tasked this Grey Warden to give her crown to Orzamar's next king, chosen by the ancestors as a first in a millennium to lead a Golem army against a blight.
I would like to believe Ogren's word, but it's well known the Grey Warden is Balin's hireling.
Silence! Then tell us, Grey Warden, which king did Paragon Bronca endorse?
Why would a Paragon trust someone who knows nothing of us with such a decision? This is preposterous.
We've argued in these chambers for too long. The will of the Paragon is that the Grey Warden decide.
At last, this farce has ended, and I can take my rightful place on my father's throne.
Let the memories find you worthy. First amidst the lords of the houses, and the king of Orzammar.
Do you acknowledge me as king?
I cannot defy a Paragon. The throne is yours, King Balin.
Then as my first act as king, I call for this man's execution. Guards, seize him! You know better than anyone the war facing us, Warden. Orzammar cannot afford to be divided. Anyone undermining my reign is serving only the Darkspawn. I will return to my palace to gather my generals and prepare our forces for the surface. I will see you there, Warden. You have my gratitude for all you have done for me.
I get the feeling assassination attempts on his, is going to be placed on his head very soon. Yep. Already regret it.
You have proven yourself and more, Warden. Without your aid, I would not have taken this throne so smoothly or so soon. As all in Orzammar now see. I have already sent a mission to Bronca. I'm certain by the time you call for us, I can send you a vanguard of golems for your army. Since you did more than I expected, I offer a personal reward as well. This was a maul favored by my brother Trian. Take it with you, as a reminder of your ties to Orzammar. Now, I have much to do. If there is nothing else... Good luck, Warden. May we both crush our enemies.
Yep, still don't like him. I'll do the leveling up thing like I usually do off screen. Now, regardless of who you choose to side with, excuse me, there it is, I was waiting for that trophy. A new random encounter can be encountered while traveling from A to B on the world map. Fanatics of the failed party will attack you. If you side with Harriman, Benlin fanatics will attack you. If you side with Benlin, Harriman fanatics will attack you. It's all rather annoying and tiresome. Alright, so, while we're over here...
The throne restored and legends put to rest. Incredible. If I'd heard it secondhand, I'd have called it a sodding lie. Warden, we've got a king because of you. The rest, impressive, but the Legion is grateful most for restored leadership. It frees us to fight to the Darkspawn properly. Nay, our place is down here. When you break the Blight, and you've got the skill, we'll make sure they have nowhere to retreat. You'll have us indirectly. That's more than any surfacer can say. You alone have the skill to back up your words. Each of the Legion owes our homeland a death, but if our lives are better shed on the surface, so be it. Back to Orzammar when we win, though. I'll not stay topside to lose my stone sense.
So now, we have Legion of the Dead joining us as well.
More enemies ahead.
I knew you were waiting for me, bastards. I came over here a while ago to check it out. Check out the Shaperite. And I got attacked by these guys, but I reloaded my save file, so they're back. Luckily, they're just, a bunch of pushovers, so... Alright, we gotta stop by Shaperite real quickly. We have to turn in the quest for Orta to find the scrolls of the thing down here and talk to a few other people. Hello, Orta.
I started to worry. I didn't know if you were ever coming back. Did you find any records? Any sign of the old Orton Tig? You found them? Let me see. That's my great-grandmother's name. And her husband. Oh, great ancestors, it's them! It's me! I am an Orton. Oh, thank you. I have to take these to the assembly right away. Find me there. Once these are acknowledged, I'll give you any reward.
Most impressive, Warden. King Balin's ascent to his father's throne has been recorded in the memories. Is there something more I can help you with? What's this? A list of names. Most of these clans no longer even exist. Is this authentic?
You bet your hairy arse it is. Taken from a tablet in Caridin's fortress, no less.
Then is it true? The rumors of Caridin's so-called volunteers? Extraordinary! I would love to make a copy of this. The Shaperite has never had much information on Caridin and his golems, much less proof of this magnitude. Warden, I hope this artifact from our archives will suffice as a reward. I must inform the Shaperite at once.
Alright then, that's all said and done. Now, we have two ways we can exit. One is through the front door, If we do that, we get a special cutscene with Oghren. Sadly, I chose the quick way out because I didn't know this cutscene existed on Shioko. So I'm kind of curious what happens. Loot, 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 loot. Okay. I'm really curious how this is going to play out when I get to Suzuka. For those that haven't been paying attention to my warrior playthrough, I have the last remaining Iduken, aside from Balin, as my warrior. So the dwarven politics are going to be very interesting. Very interesting indeed. Come on. Anything new with shell crystals? So I'm kind of curious about that.
I'm only asking.
Still only flawless by the looks of it. Yep, only flawless. Well, that's rather annoying, but what can you do? I may need to level up Shale one more time before I can get the next stuff. Alright, so let's get that cutscene with Oghren. I think it's while we're walking down the mountain that it pops up. And yes, I noticed there's still a quest here as for Ruck. I'm going to head over there and tell her that he died honorably. But I'm going to do that off screen because it really isn't that important. You get some stuff out of it. I'll also go talk to Orda off screen and get my prize from her. Again, also nothing really majorly important happens. Probably get some gold for it or something.
Give me a moment. By the stone. I feel like I'm about to fall off the world with all that sky up there. Strange? Strange is your wife turning out to prefer the ladies, not living in a world without a bleeding ceiling. Well, let's get moving. We're losing, daylight.
Yeah, this is Ogryn's first time on the surface, and I am stuck inside something. There we go. This is Ogryn's official first time on the surface. Technically, he's been up here a few times already, but yeah. Okay, so we now have Orzammars with us. Werewolves are with us, which are the elves, technically. Mages are with us, so we have the 3 treaties signed. Redcliffe also needs to be signed with us as well, but we already got that said and done. We just need to go there now and tell them that we have everything else done. So, that means we're ready for Landsmeet. Technically. But we're not going to do it for a while now. Okay. Now, before we talk to Shale, I'm going to save, because it's very easier to get her to leave and or attack you. So we're going to try and navigate through this without getting her pissed.
I have a question for it, if it will indulge me. My understanding is that it encountered the smith named Caradin. He who was responsible for the creation of the golems, that he had become a golem himself. What I do not know is what became of him. Why did he not return with it? I would have many questions for him. Truly? He just disappeared? Then what of the Anvil of the Void? Has it been recovered? So, something of the past has been recovered. Perhaps other golems will be made again. I can only assume that is a good thing. With Caradin also goes any chance I might have had of finding answers on my past, I assume. Tell me, did it find out anything from Caradin? Anything at all about how I might have been made? Meaning that I was once a living creature? That seems highly unlikely, and more than a little insulting. Is it certain? Was I forced into this? Or simply glad to abandon a frail body? And more importantly, who was I? I simply must know. I cannot help but believe that answers lie elsewhere in the deep roads. We must look. If it can search the deep roads, I may remember something. If not, then I will have to wait.
Okay, and so we should now have, yep, a Golem's memory. We can go into the surface to find stuff, or go into the deep roads and find stuff, and find out more about Shale. But that's all going to be in the future set. For now, we're going to stop. Next set will be... I don't know. Let me check quickly. Next set will be DLC. Oh, cool. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the Deep Roads, and I'll see you guys next time. Till then, have a wonderful day. Bye-bye. Hello, and thank you for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, please feel free to like and subscribe. If you enjoyed this Let's Play, feel free to click one of the 2 links to take you to a new Let's Play. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.